Welcome to The Real Wine Show, a wine game show wrapped in a talk show, wrapped in a podcast about wine. I'm Matt.
And I am Chad.
So our first segment is kind of like Wait, Don't Tell Me. We're calling it Spot the Corker, where we read possibly fictitious news pieces and ask each panelist to decide if they're true or false.
The second segment is the emotive blind tasting, where instead of relying on the usual descriptors like what kinds of fruits, how much tannin or acid the wine has, we ask our panelists to taste the wine and tell us a story about the wine based on how it makes them feel, like perhaps a memory, or if the wine were a person, what kind of person would it be?
You know, think of it less of a game show and more of a wild discussion about the wide world of wine. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right. So our first from my left to my right. So when you're looking at the radio, think of me. So we're starting with Jarred Gild, Jarett Coy, and Nick Arone. Did I get that right?
Arone.
Arone. Okay, cool. Oh, geez. So everybody say a little bit about themselves and, you know.
Should we all talk at once?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1. No,
Yeah.
Go.
Thanks for having me back. I was on the first and second episode.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
the very first?
Very first.
First
Wow.
two.
That's
Yeah.
a true OG.
Yeah. And then,
Oh, yeah.
it was good and toasty for the second episode. So that was an all-timer. Maybe we'll look for
That's
another
how it
one
works.
today.
That's how it works the best way.
Yeah. So I've been selling wine in Michigan for 20 years now and currently run Dakota Inn and the Schvitz and Dutch Grill Donuts.
And
And Pash Glou. I have a wine shop as well. And it's just an honor to be here, guys.
what's remarkable, Jared, no grays yet, man. You're
Oh, no. It's
You're
a
full
third
of-
grade. It's
Hold on now. I think I see
20
one in
years.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
somewhere.
got him? Okay. Not too much gas for him today. All right. Cool. Nick, man, welcome in.
How's it going, guys? Doing good?
Awesome, yeah. Tell us your wine origin story, man. How'd you get into wine? How did Bar Shannon come to be?
Yeah, I mean, I worked in hospitality for a good portion of my life, whether it's been in bars, restaurants, anything related, and spent a lot of time in cocktail bars, cocktail world, and was just like so checked out and so over it. And friends kind of on the coast. I grew up in like Central Coast, California, San Luis Obispo area.
Oh, really? That's cool. I didn't know that. Awesome.
Yeah, I spent part of my life out there, but I lived all over basically. And friends out there were into kind of like if you think about like 2010 era, like natural wine on, kind of
Yeah,
into that.
SLO,
And
yeah.
kind of like
Sure.
sucked me into that world of like French natural wine. And that's kind of where I started to gather what I liked and develop a palate around wine and realize I feel like we all have this moment where you're like, oh, wine can taste like that. And
Yeah.
that's pretty much where it went for me. And then I just was working in bars and realizing I'm buying more and more wine, and sometimes buying wine for cocktail bars makes no sense. We were buying wine when I was working at Candy Bar in Detroit that has no place on that list, but I'm like,
That's the
it's
spot in the
here
back of
'cause
the
I want it.
siren.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So I used to work for the hotel. That's
Okay.
kind of how I got my start in Detroit, working in hospitality and food and beverage.
Oh, okay.
And I started as a bartender, moved up to take over that beverage program, and then took over food and beverage, which I left in 2023 to originally go open Father Forgive Me over on the east side. And the opportunity came up to take a lease on a space inside the Siren Hotel, Shannon, which is a concept I developed. And, I just really wanted to do something without a lot of exterior partners and outward, like, extra financial people involved. So 10-seat bar is the
that's
best way to
nice.
do that. Tiny.
Freedom.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, so just tiny little wine bar now.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's great. Cool. I think we do everybody. Jarrett, you didn't give us your origin story, did you yet? Jarrett Coy.
You did everybody. I'm like,
No,
still
not
here.
Coy. No, not you. Not
You
yet.
still got JC coming.
That's right. Coming
So
at ya.
so my wine origin story. So I run an Instagram account called Vino in Detroit. I just post wine I like, and I started doing the series where I interview people in the wine and food world in Detroit. And actually, these guys have both been on it. But yeah, I started probably liking wine the last 10 years. My family's been in the wine business my whole life. I graduated college, I came home, and I planned to live with my parents for as long as I could to save money. And they're like, nah, we're moving to South Carolina. So see you later. And so I was like, Dad, where should I go buy wine? And he's like, go talk to Jarred in Putnam at Western Market. And so I would go in there, and I'd probably sit in there, be in there for like 3 hours talking to Jarred about wine. There's been some long wine conversations in there, but no, I've learned a lot from both of these guys. So it's cool to be on a panel and talking to them.
Yeah, and thanks for coming back out too. We talked last time you were here too about
We did.
my old-timey connection with your dad too.
That's right.
Going back to the early days of those cult California stuff, man.
DC.
Yeah, Dave Coy, that's for sure. Awesome. Well, good, guys. Thank you. We're glad you're here, and let's get things kicked off. Our first segment, of course, is our true-false segment. So we're going to give you a news story and then ask you whether you think it's true or false, and why come? How come? What do you got to say about it? It's just a why come, yeah. Am I saying that right? Yeah, it's just a way to get the conversation kicked off. So let's start with, shall I go, Matt? What do you want to do?
I can go. Yeah, all right. All right. A 38-year-old man has appeared in Bordeaux's criminal court charged with extortion and harassment, followed with a now-failed venture to launch the world's most expensive wine. The unnamed defendant, who, according to a local newspaper, Südost, called himself a public figure and influencer in the CBD world, the cannabinoid and cannabis extract world. And he denies all charges. His plan was to recondition wines made by the wine grower's grandfather, a longtime worker at famed Pomerol Estate Petrus, and sell it in an 18-liter Melchior bottles at €250,000 each. According to the prosecution, the accused, who is also said to be an entrepreneur, artisan, and a horse breeder in the Basque region of southwest France, threatened and insulted vineyard workers, forcing them to work longer hours, as well as installing video surveillance throughout the property. He is also charged with threatening the wine grower's mother, yelling at the neighbor, stealing a car and gave it back, and assaulting a friend of the wine grower with a golf club. It wasn't a scam, the defendant said. I had buyers lined up. I even got lifestyle magazine Paris Match to visit. In 2015, he was sentenced with 5 years in jail, with 2 suspended, after an altercation with a former employer near Mont-de-Marsan, about 60 miles, 100 kilometers south of Bordeaux, and he threatened to demolish a house of the owner with an excavator. After attacking the house and his former employer's car and threatening to ram the first police car to arrive on the scene, he was finally talked down by the armed police and agreed to handcuff himself if the cops would provide a lighter with the cuffs so he could smoke a cigarette while he restrained himself.
Understandable.
So, is this a true or false story? Did a CBD influencer try to recondition Petrus bottles and sell them in 18-liter Melchior?
An abusive 38-year-old man?
Never heard of.
Yeah, I don't.
No such thing.
I was going to say, Paris Mark, that's my favorite magazine, so I do remember hearing about this guy.
Interesting. Where do you read that magazine?
No, I've never heard of it.
Okay.
So I think you guys are making stuff up. I'm going to say false.
Yes.
I'm going to say false.
I'm going to say false, too, because $250K for a bottle of Petrus seems real low.
Yeah, especially an 18-liter?
That's right.
Come on now.
The only thing that would make me say true, and no offense to anyone, but I feel like someone who works in the CBD industry would have to be this delusional in general. So maybe that's why we could possibly be true there. But
I think that's the first time I've heard of a CBD influencer, too. That's a new one. There's a market there, though.
Someone I never
I
wanna
know
meet,
there's
I
a
hate
market
to
there.
say
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're all false on that, man. They don't like your story.
Oh, they're all false.
I said,
You said true.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Nick said true.
Sorry.
but I do think it is false.
Wait. Well, I'm going to give you half points for that now. We're saying you think it's, false. Because it is true.
What?
It is true.
Right, okay.
Yep. I got that off of Wine Searcher. So you can just go on there in the news and look that up.
I should have
Yeah.
known you couldn't have been that creative, Matt. That's a lot of details there. Equine?
Yeah, equine. I use the word equine.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't AI.
Yeah, and Corey, remind me never to get into a fantasy wine league with you. Like, how much does Petrus sell for? Because
I can feel the
apparently we missed it.
Yeah.
$250,000 for. I mean, I guess it's a lot of money when you say it that way.
Right. 18 liters. Okay, I can see that.
Maybe. Yeah. All right, cool. Before we move on, though, let's do a glass check. Oh, yeah. So tell us what you're drinking, guys. And remember, this is graded, so you can earn points.
Are we all drinking the same thing right now?
I think we are.
I don't know. Tell us.
So
What do you think about it? Go.
Therese from Octo, a guy named Ryan who's making wine in California right now. However, last vintage in California, he's about to move to Southern Oregon, to more of like a Catalunya-esque region of Southern Oregon.
But the brand is Octo.
Octo, OCCTAU. It's kind of like Cocteau Twins, but you like swap the letters on it.
Interesting. Okay, yeah.
This
I was
is
thinking
all
of Octovan, but it's not like that. No.
No.
Like
Claret
Cocteau,
Blanche.
okay.
And honestly, right out bottle, it was like pretty phenolic and a little like boozy feeling, but now it's just
a ton of
it's
color.
blown off, and it's really nice. I mean, it's like high acid, but like really pleasant, honestly. I mean, especially like going back with some of the other wines everyone's brought, I think this is like a little farther like left field wine, but I mean, honestly,
What's that compared to the 83?
Yeah. Like I think that was literally
other
my
side of the
first
spectrum.
sip after that, and I was like, oh man, this is maybe not what I want to drink right this second. But after going from the Dreher to this, I was like, yeah, this is great.
Where did you find out about this one?
He's a friend of a friend. Everyone knows Omi, I feel like here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they
He's been on the show,
They
too.
work together in Ohio, I'm pretty sure. And I got this through Snail Bar in Oakland. They have a wine club, and really cool spot, great wines. But they've had like a lot of fun winemakers come and cook and do stuff over at Snail Bar. But I subscribed to their wine club like maybe a month or two ago, like not very recent. They just launched it, I think. And got sent this and was like pleasantly surprised because I was like, oh, I've only had one of the winemaker's wines, and it's drinking great today.
Octo
Delicious.
Claret Blanche.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say there's only two kinds of important wine, and that's Riesling and bug juice like this. And I'm a bug juice fanatic, and this reminds me of Hervé Villemade.
Yeah.
It does.
The Cour Cheverny. It
does.
It's not quite as powerful as Remorentin, but like in that same vein, and that's a huge compliment. Those are my all-time favorite wines.
Yeah, cool.
You know, I'm surprised you said Riesling as that first group, Jared. I didn't think you would say that.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
saw
think
that
so.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of the wine?
It's
Coy?
great. Really delicious. I think this
Yeah.
is just like, it just tastes great. Got some nice acid, got some nice citrus and lemon. It's got a little bit more body than I would expect too. Like it's not just like a, clear just chugger. Like it's got some really nice stuff going on here. I dig it.
A lot of what he's just always taught. I've like read, he did like an interview, I think like a release with like Diversey in Chicago. And he was talking about like just a lot of this last year has been like making mistakes, learning from them, and like just learning. He's been this is his third vintage, and still like figuring out so much about making wine.
California is still hot, man. There's still a lot of cool stuff happening in California.
Totally.
So, this next one though, and it picks up on what you were saying, Coy, about Gild's predisposition to German wines. This article is called. This news story is called, and please correct me, Jared. Keine Könige.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. That's extra point.
That
I believe
response
that's
was
German.
like, that was good enough. That was fine.
Okay, keine Könige. So no kings. The story goes, the German Wine Institute, the DWI, made headlines this spring by announcing its 77-year-old German Wine Queen contest was to be made gender neutral, and that the Wine Queen title would be rebranded as the German Wine Majesty. Fair play, apparently, because at least one man had it out for the ladies and tossed his cork in the ring. Whatever that means. The cat's name was Levin Mackenzie. He's from the Rheinhessen region, and he came forward as the competition's first ever male contestant, aiming to be crowned the inaugural German Wine Majesty. It was a historic moment, some saying it signaled a progressive shift from the tradition of exclusively female wine royals, while others said Mackenzie just wanted to be king. He was, however, eliminated in the tough preliminary round, failing to make it to the grand televised final. In the end, the new gender-neutral Wine Majesty title went to a woman, Anna Zentz of the Mosel, continuing the Queen tradition and delivering the Mosel region its 13th ever winner. It seems that after nearly 8 decades of women ruling the German wine scene, they're not so easily displaced. Maybe the guy just needed a little more cellar aging. So our question to you guys is, did a man contest the German wine queen crown?
We'll say sure. Why not?
I'm gonna go with yes.
This was not big
Yeah.
news in the in the wine world?
I'm going to say false, but also how does Jarred get involved in this contest?
Right.
if
Yeah.
this is true. But I'm going to say false.
I could see him with the crown. Yeah, okay.
I'm
Coy?
going true. I'm going true here.
Also true.
Yep.
Okay, so true, false, true. The contest includes a blind wine tasting with wines from 8 growing regions, as well as team tasks and a speech. So this is a true story. Yeah.
Wow.
The decision is made by a jury of around 70 experts, together with a studio audience. So it's kind of like a what's that show?
As a studio audience?
Yeah.
The Real Wine Show.
Yeah, or Eurovision or something like this. So that's it. Yeah, I guess it's 77 years old. It's right. You should know what, Jarred. This is for you.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be a layup.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Cool. It sounds like fun to me. But the reason I read the story, I was like, that's pretty cool. And I started thinking, we talked about this several times on the show. Michigan needs a wine thing. Do we need like a wine? I don't know.
thing.
King, queen. Yes. Yeah, like
Absolutely.
an old school parade, like in the back of the Mustang, sitting on the top of the seats.
So in up north, Alpena area, they do a Polish parade princess. This year awarded all juggalettes. All of the contestants were in juggalo garb. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So we could have the juggalo Riesling, king and queen.
I think that's negative points for you, man. I think that was fake news.
Hey, I'm not
Yeah, like,
opposed
why
to
does he know that?
the Juggalo wine queen and king. Why not?
I have our own Juggalo King. Well, no, Juggalo Queen over at the Schvitz. Our chef Tilly is incredible.
Really?
She makes magic happen with the beef there.
Nice.
And, I still won't stock Fago for her, but
Can confirm
have
that
to
the
give
beef
in.
there is very solid. Like you wouldn't expect to have
At
a
the
great
Schvitz.
steak at the Schvitz.
Yeah.
Great burger, great steak. Can confirm.
Great fries, too.
Good
Maybe he
fries.
should get some extra points for that.
got to get that hot beef injection.
For good beef. Yeah.
That's all right.
But yeah, no, I was thinking of something much more pedestrian, like maybe have people like race up the Sleeping Bear Dune or something stupid like that. But I guess
After
the point is,
drinking a bottle.
yeah, exactly.
Or do the thing where they like roll down the hill. Have you guys seen
and then
that?
drink a bottle.
Yeah. Or at the top of the hill.
Oh, you have
I mean,
to run down the hill.
Yeah,
That's the thing, where you run straight
You run down and then you drink a bottle. I don't know. You drink a bottle first, then run down.
Do we need to be on the map? Is what I'm saying. Like, do we need a signature event in Michigan? Is what I want to get at with you
I
guys.
think you're moving in the against the tide of history.
Against
so,
the
no, monarchism's
was trolling
gone.
for something.
The
Yeah, right. Yeah.
the liberal
No kings.
republic is
Yeah.
falling. It is
right.
time for the wine proletarian revolution. So,
Yeah, rise up and drink the Riesling.
What about like a wine lookalike contest? Someone that looks like a bottle of wine.
I've seen some bottles of wine.
Maybe
for
it could
sure.
be a Melchior.
I don't know if I've ever compared someone. You look like a bottle of wine.
I mean, this wine is wearing a little sweater here. So,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean,
A
That's
turtleneck.
true. That's true. It's prepared for fall, even though
Yeah.
it's 85.
Do you want to move to another? I'm out actually.
All right. Well, let's jump into our next true-false story. Which one's good here? Oh, this one. I like this one. This is fun. This one's called Black Rooster Bingo. In a move that signals a bold embrace of modern trends, the Chianti Classico Zone has secured a new DOC for a pioneering, high-quality sparkling wine. The new designation, named Chianti Classico Brutta, is designed to capture the attention of a younger, party-minded generation of consumers. The new DOC is set to appear in 2027 and mandates the traditional bottle-fermented style, utilizing the region's king grape, Sangiovese, blended together with the international sparkling queen of wines, Chardonnay. The combination is expected to deliver the trademark high acidity and subtle red fruits of Sangiovese, complemented by the elegance and brioche complexity from Lee's aging of Chardonnay. The consortium's president noted the shift is a direct response to market data showing a growing preference for sparkling wine and low-alcohol beverages among millennial and Gen Z consumers, particularly in social settings and in particular for the Italian aperitivo Spritz. Quote, he says, "We honor our history, but we must also look to the future. This new DOC offers us the unparalleled quality of our terroir in a style that is fresh, vibrant, and relevant to the global palate. The Gallo Nero is ready to sparkle." End quote. But don't call it spumante, as Classico Brutta is a premium product completely different from cheap Asti Spumante. So, good gentlemen, is there a new Chianti Classico Sparkling DOC? That's our question.
I'm going true here, and the reason is because I think Tuscany has like this like low key like Tuscan Chardonnay is actually awesome thing going on. I forgot where I had it, but I had
That's true, though.
I had a bottle of Castello di Ama Chardonnay.
Yeah, they have a banger one.
It
yeah.
was rad. I was like, whoa, I couldn't believe it. So I could see them trying to work on something there, appeal to the younger audience. You mentioned the party audience. You know, we got to get the sparklers going. So
Yeah, that's a part of it.
that's
All right.
Yeah.
So, Coy is a true on that.
I could say
Gentlemen?
that. I want to say true because just I feel like Italian American. There's always that piece of you or piece of maybe I'm just looking at other Italians
That wants
where
to
it's like,
party.
we want to, or
That
we
wants
want
to
to,
party.
we want to be known for the thing that we're doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like there's that like we're not doing prosecco, so we want
Right.
our prosecco.
Right.
And
right,
that's
right.
kind of where I see it coming from.
Okay.
So I'd say true.
Have you seen this wine, Jared? The Classico Brutta?
I mean, okay, so I got two thoughts here. One,
Go.
It sounds about as tasteful as a sparkler as the Charlie Kirk Memorial walking out sparklers. So
Sounds you amazing Chardonnay. Huh? Not buying it?
yeah, it also is neither Riesling nor bug juice. So I hope it's not true.
There's that, too.
They just got to knock it off.
It is completely false. So congratulations, Mr. Gild. You nailed that one. It is completely false. But see, I'm with you guys, though, because this is something that I could feel it. Like I want something like that to be true.
It kind of sounds good, low key.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of into it, you know.
Will be selling it to us in a year.
Yeah. Be careful with the length of history here, guys. You know, podcasters can do that. You speak it into existence.
Right, right. But I was thinking the reason I came up with the story is because I was looking at, like, thinking about the way, you know, a lot of, like, sparkling wines are selling very well, right? I think, would we all agree with that? Can we say that? It's fair?
Yeah.
People like sparkling? On Gild, your little so-so on it?
It's funny. I did a ton of sparkling at the last place, and both my places now almost no interest. It's sort of
Almost
odd.
no interest.
Almost no interest in sparkling.
Well, I didn't
Sort
expect
of-
that.
I think it depends where you're at. Downtown, like being in a bar downtown.
Yeah.
If we don't have sparkling wine on the list, we're gonna get asked about it all the time.
Yeah.
However, it's definitely like a Friday, Saturday night wine for the most part. For us.
Yeah, it's-
like it needs to be on our glass pour list those nights, but other nights of the week not so much.
I think it's a thing where a lot of like the actual wine heads have gone through the cycle. Like I still love Pet Nat, but like I drank a lot of sparkling wine, like a lot of champagne, a lot of sparkling in the last 10 years. And I'm like, oh, that's okay. I could take it or leave it. And so I think that the casuals maybe are like
yeah.
maybe
That
really
gets-
sparkling, but like the wine heads are maybe like,
That gets to the heart of my question. Really, I was wondering, are consumers distinguishing, like, do they make a style, like a production method distinction, right? Like, is there greater value, say, on the Pet Nat side as opposed to the bottle fermented side, or
I think
how do you guys
that's-
call that?
That's a place where people are like people want to be like the consumers don't know what they want, which a lot of times they don't. But I think sparkling wine is one of the places where people absolutely do know what they want, and they do have a very clear distinction of it. As do you have a sparkling on, and it's like, or do you have champagne?
Right.
And people want to drink specifically champagne, and then maybe some people want to drink Pet Nat. I mean, I'm getting asked about
Do
Pet
they
Nats
want
a
the
lot
champagne
less.
because they know it has a particular, like,
like prestige around it.
oh, well, no, I was going to say qualities, or maybe I'm thinking more of the absence of, like, they know it's not going to be
What it's not gonna
cloudy
be.
and kind of natty.
I think
is
it's-
that what it is, or what is it?
I think it's prestige there
The
for the most
prestige.
part still, and I think we're just getting asked less about Pet Nats. Like it's very rare, like unless it's like something really exciting. Like we had like Thomas Bouchevet, Cepage Chenin on the other day. That was great, but like that's like as far in the Pet Nat realm that we're gonna get, I would say.
I would say that I've seen some people in my friend group and on the internet, like, you know, go from like Pet Nat was almost like a couple of years ago, like the transition from like a White Claw. Like it was like, all right, I want something sparkly. It tastes good.
It went from White Claw to Pet Nat.
Yeah,
That's hot.
I mean, no offense to the Pet Nat world out there, but no, like it seems like a little bit of a gateway drug to like sparkling wine, and people that maybe don't know as much about champagne or don't want to spend as much money that it costs to drink champagne might be cool with Pet Nat. So I think it still might be there.
So I definitely think that Pet Nat and orange are what people say when they don't know how to talk about natural wine.
For sure.
Or like, and I mean, fair enough. Like, I've been around long enough now. I remember before it was called natural wine, and you had to try to explain to the reps and be like, okay, I want organically growing stuff from like a small producer, and I don't want it to be fucked with. The fucked up is okay, but like fucked with, I don't want. And then they'll show up with like certified organic Bordeaux, and I was like, no, you guys aren't getting it. I don't want Echo Cert $12 Bordeaux. That's and like trying to like carve that out by hand. And we're in Michigan. I don't, this show's on the internet, but we're in Michigan, so it's a little bit provincial out here. And so
Yeah, I mean, true is true, I guess.
truth. I mean, maybe not at this table, maybe not in this room, but I will say there's a champagne renaissance though of like just great stuff being available here, and that's not like a larger thing. Just in the state of Michigan currently, there's probably more great champagne than we've ever had available.
Yeah.
And now I feel like the leading edge of maybe even a Pet Nat renaissance coming in this next season. Like Klaus Pressinger is in the state now, and his Ordinaire and Ancestral are phenomenal, and that they're some of the most expensive wines I have at my bar. They're $50 retail Pet Nat. I'm like, yes, these
we
are
had the Ordinaire in the studio last session. It's
great.
Delish.
It's-
I was like,
yeah.
wow, what is this?
I've got a question though about like how the champagne piece comes to be, and it gets to a certain point in Michigan. Like, is it because you guys are doing the work and you guys are asking for certain bottles? Like, obviously there's always been Biacart, Semon in Michigan, but there hasn't always been Laval probably, or super like Vouet and Sorbet. Like, is there? How does it get to that point? How does stuff like that come into the state?
You literally have to bug people to death for it.
Yeah.
And you got to give a holler to Paulina too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's she like the center of Champagne in Michigan. Is literally Mabel Gray for sure. But like people like that doing the work, like you have to bug your reps. You have to ask them. You have to be like, I want this. How do we get it? You get a yes. You get a no. You get a no. You keep going. You keep asking. You keep being like, explain to people they pour these wines at these places.
Yeah.
Why don't we have them? We should have them.
Okay.
If people enjoy Biacar, they're gonna like this, and they're gonna like the step further, and they're gonna like the step further of it. And I don't know. In my experience, that's what it's been.
You have to reverse rep them.
Yeah.
They keep asking you for a sale. You ask them
We
for the
appreciate
wine.
that. I don't mean it as a diss. I'm saying we have to really
Push.
You have to be like, I want these things. How do we get them?
And in the last 10 years of growth in quality in restaurants in Detroit, especially and the inner suburbs there, like Mabel Gray, is incredible, and that pushes things forwards. And it's fun to be on the restaurant side because I come from retail, and now being a restaurant, it's like, oh, people will do shit for you. When you're a retailer, it's like, shut up, you hog! Like put up a floor stack.
Can we get a glass pour?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get a 1 on 5, you hog. And exactly. Now everyone's like, oh, I wield power as a restaurant buyer. This is great. And so it's actually phenomenal having Mabel Gray right up the road from us. We're at 6 Mile and John R at Dakota, and they're just north of 9 Mile on John R there. And so I've asked Paulina to help me build out a little champagne program.
Oh, very cool.
And so we're going to start having a little exchange program, and look forward to doing some events this winter together.
Very cool. Well, here's one more of our true false questions to see where you guys are on, see how on the trend you guys really are here. This one's called Too Much Insta, Too Much IG. A recent IG reel by Insta famous California winemaker Joe Wagner of Belle Glou fame, renowned. What the fuck? We're good. What was that?
Sounded so much scarier.
Oh, wow. I actually broke a piece of the chair right off.
I have that same reaction when I think of Belle Glou, to be fair.
He was on the edge of his seat.
I was like literally like, woof. All right.
Like, wow.
Is that a real wine show first?
Yes, I think so. The
honored.
broken chair. Yeah, I've never broken the chair before.
I'm gonna say a real missed opportunity to flail backwards and knock over every pot.
I know. Yeah.
The
And I do-
listeners don't know you have about 200 beautiful pots right behind you, just
Yeah, no, my wife-
waiting for a.
Yeah, she's gonna kill me for the chair, but she would definitely kill me for that.
That's the last real wine show.
The last one.
right.
There it is. All right, so we'll rewind that one and we'll start over. I'll sit further back on the chair. This one's called Too Much Insta, a recent IG reel by Insta-famous California winemaker Joe Wagner of Belle Glou renown. I keep wanting to say Belle Glau's fame.
Whoa! But it sure doesn't tip over.
Yes, of Belle Glou renown, has gone beyond his cadre of wax-dipped bottle-loving fans and jumped into the viral sphere. Standing over a stainless steel barrel in the winery, Wagner can be seen shaving green jalapeno peppers into the bunghole and using the stirring handle to thoroughly infuse the wine. Known as Spicy Sauvy B, it's a viral social media trend where people add frozen jalapeno slices to white wine, particularly Sauvignon Blanc, to create refreshing, spicy, and herbaceous drink. The trend combines the crispy, grassy flavors of Sauvignon Blanc with the subtle heat and vegetal notes of jalapeno. Joe Wagner is now bringing the trend to the winemaking world. The scientific basis for this pairing is that both the wine and the pepper contain pyrazines, and organic compounds that contribute to green herbaceous aromas and so have natural flavor synergy. The cold jalapeno slices help chill the wine too, and the spice gives a nice little kick, like the ever popular spicy margarita. Wagner is only in the experimental phase, but judging by the likes and shares on his reel, he may be on the verge of releasing the next big thing. So our question, gentlemen, is Joe the winemaker experimenting with jalapeno in the winemaking process? Jalapenos right in the barrel, right in the bunghole.
Are we saying if this is true or false?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Right
true.
in the bunghole.
That's just I don't doubt
That's true.
people's desire to do things like this. I have no interest in it, but like
Spicy
I said,
Sauvy B, never done that.
those people are gonna feel crazy when they find out about spicy margaritas, which I'd rather drink than spicy Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay, maybe, yeah.
Have you guys ever seen someone on the internet who you don't like? Just you've never met him, but I'm going to be a hater for a second.
Yeah.
I don't think I like that guy. I've never met him, but
Yeah.
I just he's dipping the bottles.
This is the Camus or the Camus family too. You know,
Yeah,
they gave us, yeah.
exactly. Sorry, Joe. I'm not a fan of what you're doing over there, and I think that this story is true because I can see him doing this. But there's also this thing everyone's oh, just let people do what they want. No, don't do that.
There's a line.
Yeah,
There's a line.
Stronger. Don't let people do what they want.
Exactly.
It's not a good move.
It's not Subway. The world is not Subway.
No.
Right. Right.
I attempted to buy a cup of coffee here in Ann Arbor today, and I just felt
Attempted.
attempted. Yeah, it felt like Clint Eastwood doing that old man just staring at everything face, and I was like, what the hell are these kids doing things? So I feel the oldest I've ever felt going into a college town on a Sunday morning, and I was like, oh no, this is not for me. So yeah, I think this is some shit that they're up to, and
All right. So we got true. Everybody's true. It is correct. It's
yeah.
as seen on IG, so it must be
Yeah.
real. Thank
We're-
you, Cody, for pointing that one out to me. That was I hadn't seen it, and I did see it. So needless to say, you. Yeah. So it's pretty easy. You guys have not tried this trend
Just
of
drink,
frozen
just
jalapeno.
drink Cabernet Sauvignon and say you like red wine.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just say.
I've dropped half a taco into wine and kept drinking it. So I mean, I guess
Was
maybe-
that intentionally though?
Depends who's asking.
I've seen a lot of people
If you're a cop, yes, it was on purpose, and I'm totally fine.
who I respect say that they do ice and wine under certain occasions, like in Europe or certain places where they see other people doing it, and I still can't even.
Well, thank you, Nick. This is what I wanted to get at. I wanted to get at what's sacrilege, or what's what can you reasonably put in wine without?
I'm not going to hate on too many people doing that because it's just I've seen it. I feel like even since before I drank wine, I saw people putting ice in certain wines.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
just I wouldn't do it. more power. That's one of those things where I'm like, more power to you if you do that, but like not for me.
I put a beef stick in my vermouth last night.
Ooh,
That's probably good.
True
That's
story.
different. It's a cocktail.
Well, I just needed a free hand, but
That actually sounds great.
I don't know if this is still true, but at a
Vermouth
certain
blonde.
point, when you Google Detroit wine, the first thing that would come up is Urban Dictionary, and Detroit wine is wine with ice in it.
Really?
So yes, you have to respect their local culture.
going on the menu
You're not
next
from
week.
here, you know. This is local.
Detroit wine,
Hey, you guys
BTG.
aren't- you're not laughing over that. That's why my seat broke because I was eating beef sticks and drinking vermouth, is it? Down with
I will say, and this is in both an attempt for me to be cheap, but also encourage other people to open that next bottle. If you ever have open wine sitting around and you want to throw it away, just put some shit in it. It's fine. Like put juice in there, put sparkling water. Like it's fine. Just everyone's like, oh, if I open this, I have to finish it. And I'm like, well, if you're buying good wine, it should be good on day 2 or day 3. And if it's day 4 and you're like, it's not that good, put some juice in it. It's fine. Just drink it. Just put it on ice. Put on, just some spindrift in there. You'll be fine.
Put some wormwood and put some sherry and put some a little bit of brandy.
Yeah. Put
And
some
then,
shit in
just distill it again. And then, it's fine.
Yeah.
There's your vermouth.
There we go.
All right. Do you want points update?
Let's hear it.
All right. So, since Jarred actually called true before the story went out, he got an extra 250 points there.
Oh.
So, you can do that. You can say true.
250. That's a lot.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's just a. Oh, also, since this is the last Real Wine show, our next thing is going to be the Unreal Wine Tournament. So that'll be a lot of fun. Look for that in the future. Watch this space.
And then the Proletarian Wine Revolution.
Yes. In last place is Nick with 757 points.
You win some, you lose some.
In second place is Jarett with 1,033 points.
Respectable. All right.
Respect. And in first place is Jarred with 1,827 points. So, good job there.
and one gray hair.
Oh, all right.
I know it's there.
The best part about the show is Matt doesn't know how to do math. He's just drawing squares, circles, triangles. Like it's a real Charlie Day
Hieroglyphics.
situation. He's
Right.
just
Last episode, he gave out a Newport or something. Or no, it was a.
Junior Slim. All right. So let's go into the cipher, right?
Yeah, should we do a glass check here before we run through the cipher? Or do you want to do the cipher? Let's do one cipher and then a glass check. How about that? Sound good?
Go ahead. Switching it up a little bit. All right. So this next section is called the wine cipher, where I read a tasting note, and then you guys can kind of guess what wine is being noted, written about. So this one might you guys might know the author of this note here. So a lumber and grapefruit in a good way. It is important to grasp those elements so the frame can surround its admirable wealth of precise ripe grape flavor. This is not jammy nor obese. The proportion of blackening grapes and the terroir distance between the vineyards allow a regime of structure and organization that suggests benefits from the patient aging. It's linear and sweet with grave tannic authority. Simple, mocha and grape jam, pine litter. No frayed edges, nor even scalloped edges. The wine needs to suffer quite a bit more. Drink in 2029, 89 plus points. Okay, so is this the 2015 Ridge 50th Anniversary, Geyserville, Napa, California, USA wine? 2005 Cause Jean Brody, Chateau Chalon, Jura, France. 2019 Canuck Estate Prangee Shiraz, Coonawarra, Australia. The 2014 Firestarter, Cellars, Pinot Noir,
Excuse me.
Oregon.
Was that Firestarter?
Firestarter.
The Firestarter.
Australian.
Yeah. Oregon Pinot Noir, USA.
I'm going to say the Shiraz.
Shiraz. Okay. Shiraz.
The jammy is the only thing that threw me off about it being the Shiraz, but that's
All right.
I'm going to go Shiraz too. And I know Suckling would never rate anything from California under
Oh.
90 points. So.
This isn't Suckling. You know him personally, the writer of this.
Oh.
shit. Should I have been listening?
Yeah.
My answer
is it?
My answer is false.
Okay. Do you want the notes again of the? No.
No.
Okay.
I know who the author is, though.
Okay. Yeah.
BW?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. It sounded
Sounds
sounded in his such style.
Yeah.
Yeah. I realized that halfway through. I was like, oh shit, wait. This is I don't consume wine media. Don't do it. Everyone out there, do not consume any media
It's
about
the
wine.
perfect brain rot.
Bad.
It's so much
bad
better than
for
doom
you.
scrolling.
Yeah.
You know.
So you guys don't read Wine Spectator? Damn. Yeah. Thought that was cool.
You got to do it, a little bit here and there. It's good for you. You can have a little bit as a treat.
Podcast only.
Podcast only.
Okay.
Yeah. And one Instagram or two Instagram accounts.
Memes? Are memes allowed?
I think memes are allowed. Yeah.
It can be interesting.
If I'm anyone to say that memes are allowed,
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to say that.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So what
The
which
people
wine do you
will
think it
decide
is?
at the proletarian wine revolution.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Jarred, which wine do you think it is? The 2015 Ridge, 2005 Jean Bourdi, the 2019 Katnook Estate Prodigy Shiraz, or the 2014 Firestarter?
Ridge.
Ridge? All right.
I'm using deductive Riesling.
Deductive Riesling. Hell yeah. All right, it is Ridge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. See, that's deductive Riesling right there. And then-
Right.
That's what Putnam drinks.
Yeah, what would
What
Putnam
Putnam
drink?
drinks.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
after
So,
I went through that reading again, I was like, I think I've read similar styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you know that tasting note, then I know what he drinks, and I'm like, he ain't drinking all that shit. He's only drinking,
Yeah.
Ridge. Now,
Right,
if you could have made it harder, you could have thrown in some real, dank Fontarenza or something in there, and it might have
some
been
sherry.
like really,
Yeah. That could have thrown that off. But, I mean, the simple mocha and grape jam pine litter would have been...
Litter,
That's a
litter
tough
is one of those great words.
Litter,
That's- no. Especially because him and I have both used the pine litter, cat litter at various times. He means
Okay.
in a forest, but also I know for a fact he and I have both used pine cat litter at various points in our life.
Oh, good.
So
It's funny you read that though, because I was looking for. I have one bottle of this winemaker that passed away, Julie Balagny.
Oh.
And I was looking online and trying to learn a little bit more about it, just trying to see what other people thought about it. And I went into, I think it was Wine Searcher, and Putnam's reviews. It said Putnam Weekly is like the first one. That's happened like multiple times. Like
That is good.
No,
for Balney too.
it
That's
is.
so cool.
It is, and it was very like this,
Respect to
it's-
Putnam, yeah.
He knows what he's doing. No, he's got it.
the only acceptable wine media, besides memes and maybe this podcast, is Putnam's Cellar Tracker notes. So look up Putnam Weekly on Cellar Tracker. Read all of it.
You have to have an account and friend him.
To get in?
No, it's accessible.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
It's accessible.
Okay. Well, I retract that.
Maybe the internet just knows that, we're home news.
Yeah, well, how about one that's a little more, another note here, that a cipher that's straight up and down. You guys ready for just straight
Let's
ahead?
do it.
Just straight up and down one. Okay. Let's go with this one. It starts, this one reads, mid garnet with black reflections and some bricking at the rim. Pretty floral nose with light tarriness and rawhide. Sweet cherry fruit on the palate with light cocoa elements and medium plus tannins. Tongue gripping dryness on the finish suggests new oak. Overall good, but kind of grapey and manipulated feeling. Our options here are the 2012 Smith Madrone Cabernet Sauvignon from Spring Mountain in Napa Valley. The 13 Paolo Scavino Barolo, the Brico Ambrosio. The 2020 Castillo de Cuscurita Rioja Tilo, or the 13 Zuccardi Malbec Finca Piedra Infinita from Uco Valley, from Paraje Altamira in Uco Valley, Argentina. So
It's
yeah,
a tough one.
mid garnet, black reflections, bricking,
I
pretty
remember,
floral,
Bricking at the
tarriness.
rim.
Yep, tarriness,
Overall good.
pretty floral. Overall good.
We're talking about our friend
But kind of
Omi.
grapey.
That's yes. This is a tasting note of Omi.
Preaching at the rim.
But kind
Overall
of
good.
Overall good, but kind of grapey and manipulated.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Shots fired on the Real Wine Show.
I'm gonna see him next week. I'll send him those.
Yeah. Are you? Oh, cool.
I'm going Paulo Scavino. I don't know.
Okay.
If I was. It was tough between
that's
that and the
where I was at,
Malbec,
too.
but I think I'm going Scavino.
Okay.
The bricking.
Yeah, the bricking. Okay.
Working.
Also, Nick,
same.
you're
That's
Scavino?
where I was up.
No, I'm sticking with it.
You're sticking with
I'm sticking to Omi. I made my choice.
that Paolo Scavino.
I'll live with it.
You don't want to get in on this. Omi?
Check the notes. Is it on there?
Who wrote it?
No.
Yes. No. I'm sorry. All right. So it is a Scavino. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, good work.
Right, that's why I picked Paolo
The
Scavino.
13 Paolo Scavino Verla.
We knew.
Yeah, the Decon Road, yeah.
That'd be it. Premium Schlubby.
Yeah. And I guess I'm. That's actually my note. So I guess I'm kind of Omi-ish, Omi light,
No, I
or
wasn't
Omi
saying-
heavy, maybe.
No, I wasn't saying he wrote it. I was saying that's a tasting note of Omi.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
I thought you were saying. Oh, I
so the fact that
understand.
you wrote
That's
that,
why I was
I'm
so
like, all right,
confused.
if you say so, buddy.
That could be Omi, yes.
Yeah,
Wow, he's come up twice. That's great.
that's what he tastes like.
Yeah, good. All right. So
don't
there
make
we
the
are. Did we do our glass check yet? Or we did our second?
No, just drank it up.
Okay. Do you want to lead that one, Matt? What's in everybody's glasses?
Sorry to have it be my wine again, but Jean-Marc
That's
Jarret,
great.
Muscat. So skin contact Muscat, 16-ish days on skins. He's in the Alsace. Just incredible, like Muscat, Sylvaner, Riesling, Pinot Blanc. Newer producer to the state.
Tons of
Solo
color on it.
Expedition. Yeah.
Wow, it's-
the wines are like so beautifully aromatic, and Muscat is in general, but like this is like, it's like a different thing almost happening.
So it's not real floral like that potpourri.
No, it's floral in a like walking into the produce section of a really great grocery store, not like in a like flowery way. Like it smells
It's
like
not like
fresh
your
fruit.
grandma's bathroom kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Like it reminds me of like Anne Marie Lavas, like Gimio. Those wines, like the Petit Gimio. It reminds me of like her Muscat, like the florality of it in that way, where it's like people always like to say like feminine about Muscat, where it's like not really. It's just like it's like delicate in a like producey type, like fruit, like cooking. It's delicate. Then
This is what you always want stone fruit to taste like.
Yeah,
It doesn't-
totally.
It doesn't
Exactly.
like, you're always like, oh, it's going to be a really good nectarine. And you're like,
interesting.
it's okay. It's okay. And like, this is what lives in the mind.
This is Alsace.
is Alsace.
Yeah, you sometimes when you have Alsace, it's like whoa, potpourri, big time white flowers. Like this is nice. It's got a little restraint. I really dig
And
it.
it's not like ultra. I mean, I think people want to think this is going to be a crazy natty, and it's really
No.
not. It tastes like, if you like the wines like Laurent Barth and other Alsatian producers, it's like very much in line with that. But also, these wines hold up incredibly well. We've last poured them, and they like don't
Oh,
fall
excellent.
apart. And
It's giving Tom Lube a little bit.
Yeah,
Cuban
yeah.
Vandra, Matassa.
yeah,
Oh,
Really
nice.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Oh,
say,
okay. That's cool.
Skin contact on these really aromatic grapes is a fantastic move.
In 16 days. And
Fossil
that
and
dark.
Fawns, Oregon Orange.
Yeah.
Gewürztraminer, that's like knocked out of the park for Gewürz.
It is a Gewürz, too.
Some of the stuff over in M4's book, I can't think of the producer's name off my head. Gope?
Gope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those are. That's what I'm gonna reach for if I'm gonna have a Gewürz or a Muscat.
I feel like I've drank so much Alsatian wine recently. It's like all we've been pouring so much of it. It's just like such a fun region. Like it's just, you have like those German touches and those French touches that just feel like works.
How are the
well
Pinots
together.
these days from Alsace? Are they still? They used to be kind of crunchy. Are they
We
they're
have
more
one
lush?
from him. I haven't drank any Pinot Noir from Alsace recently, but I'm excited to open them once we get there. I just
They used to
haven't.
remind me of. I'm drinking this Tavel and this Magnum. This is who brought that. You
Yeah.
brought that, Jarrett? Yeah.
What
that
do you
thing's-
think?
I like it a lot. But when
So
Nick had
good.
mentioned talk about Alsace, this kind of reminded me of stylistically that kind
Yeah.
of crunchiness of the old school Alsace Pinot Noir used to have. So, but I really like it. Yeah, it's just mineral and savory.
Yeah, Nick and I were talking about this when episode 1 was being recorded, but it's like the Provence Rosé is great. We all know that that's great, but I've been loving Tavel Rosé. I don't know what it is. It's just dry. It's darker. It's
This
light.
is rosé?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's considered
I guess it
rosé.
must be. I mean, do Tavel do straight reds? I don't even know.
I don't
Yes.
know.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so this guy is he was a protege of Eric Pfifferling. Is that how you pronounce him? From Langalore, and so what they do is they mix direct press juice with carbonic maceration juice. So it kind of gives it this little freshness, but it's dialed. I really like it. So trying to find more of his wines. I don't think it's in Michigan yet, but I do really dig it. Really drinkable.
Okay, cool. Well, listen, I know you guys just poured some of that. You all had that, but we do have one more segment yet to do, which is the emotive blind tasting. So you don't. Oh, slammed it! Look at this. Some pro drinking over here.
Professionals over here.
Because we can throw you another cipher and give you a chance to pour the blind wine, which you have on the table there in the blue sock, and give you a chance to compose your emotional reaction.
Sure.
Or do that. All right. So I'll give you a chance to pour us the blind wine. Then we'll give you one more tasting note here, and I'll read it, beginning with attractive salmon-hued rosé, pretty on the nose, light with fresh potted flower notes and gentle moist earth qualities. Generous texture with red fruit tones and refined grip. Nice balance on the palate with some grapefruity citrus at the core. Very good. Is that wine the Pally Wine Company Skin Contact White, which is a Gewürztraminer, thank you, Pinot Noir blend in their Wild Series line? Is it the Mari Vineyards Bestiary Ramato Pinot Grigio from Old Mission Peninsula? Great wine. Is it the Domaine Tempier Bandol Rosé? Or is it the Jean Reverdy Sancerre Rosé? Oh, thank you.
Can you run it back one more
Can you
time?
read the first few notes?
Yeah, same question.
Attractive salmon-hued rosé, pretty on the nose with light. Pretty on the nose, light with fresh potted flower notes and gentle moist earth qualities. Generous texture with red fruit tones and refined grip. Nice balance on the palate with some grapefruity citrus at the core.
I'm going Bandol.
You got one for the
I'm
main
pretty tempted to say
Tempier
Bandol,
Bandol
but-
Rosé.
Sounds Bandol-y.
I want to say Mari. There's like parts of that
That's-
stick out about those wines to me, and like the Provence feels like that's what I want to say it is, but I want to say Mari.
The Mari
Vineyards,
Bestiary
yeah.
Ramato. Yeah, that's a
That was
Pinot
the other
Grigio.
option, so I'm going to say one of those two.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
That is a note for the Pally. Oh, does anybody know?
Was that the
Pally?
last one?
The first one.
First
Pally
one.
Wine Co. It's a skin contact Gewürz and Pinot Noir
Ooh, that's tough.
you
from
know,
their Wild series.
and I've tasted that wine. We tasted it at the Schvitz actually. Very fun though. Bring winemakers in and have them not know
the
what they're
Pally
walking.
winemaker came in?
The Pally winemaker was in Michigan,
Oh, yeah.
and I was at the Schvitz that day, and so Joel of Eagle Eye brought him to the Schvitz, and he's just like, "Oh, there's naked old men walking around," and you're like, "Yes, this is how we taste wine sometimes. Welcome to Detroit," you know.
Let me tell you, some of the best
So maybe
wine
he was
drinking you
stunned.
could do is at the Schvitz.
Yeah.
It is so much fun.
Yeah,
It's a blast. I love
Yeah,
it.
I've not done the schwitzing at the
you're missing
Schwitz
out.
yet.
You're missing out.
I know,
It's
I
the
know.
best wine list in town. As long as you know what you're doing, and that it's all BYOB.
That's
so,
the word on the street. Yeah.
No, yeah.
That's right.
So if the list is bad, then you're
nobody
no
else.
to blame.
Nobody else
You
to
made
blame.
the sandwich.
But the beef. All right, cool. So, Matt's scoring that up, I see. So, we had,
Just
interesting
drawing
responses there.
triangles.
But we do have in your glass now, I think you've been poured the blind wine, right? We all have that. So this is our emotive blind tasting. Just as a reminder, we're looking for your emotional response to the wine, like how it makes you feel. You know, what if it evokes maybe memories or feelings. You could talk about it as if it were a person, like what kind of person it would be. You can personify it. You can also, what are our options, Matt? You can talk about it. What kind of music?
Like if there's an album that you like, if you like music, personally, I like music a lot. I think it's low key fire. I think music has changed the way that I think of the world. Sometimes I'll just be in the car and a song will come on and I'll know the lyrics. and I will just go ahead and I'll sing along. Music is really
People
great.
do that?
I do it. I don't know if anyone else does it. I've never heard of anyone else doing it. So if anyone else does it, that'd be cool. Tell me about it. You know, what else? What else do I like about music?
Are we starting a band? Anybody?
I think we are. It's the Heptones?
Wait, all
No.
bands require a JC. So
A JC? Yeah.
You got 1/4 of the Backstreet Boys here. So.
All right. Oh, here we go. Okay, so, man, you guys are doing great. There's a lot of stuff going on in the room.
they're getting rowdy.
But at the end, I got to tally up points. I just have a lot of numbers written down.
Okay, yeah. You can get the tally,
Numbers.
and we'll prompt you guys. Like, who's ready? Is anybody feeling this wine? Is it hitting you? Who's feeling the most?
Need like just a second.
One more second, yeah. So yeah, you can talk about it. Zodiacs too. We do Zodiac. You get points for that. You could assign it a
okay.
Zodiac. How you say how it aligns with the stars or whatever. I don't know. Chris Hunter's not here. That was his domain, but that's what we'll say. And the album you might listen to as a person or just your feelings. Yeah.
It reminds me of my last time on this show.
Oh,
in
yeah.
which
You remember.
episode 2.
Yes.
For the real ones.
One of the classics, yeah.
Ben was on the first episode, and then I managed to remember what was said an hour before and just repeated back his tasting note of his grandmother's red sauce that she made
Yes, I remember
in the
that
hills
one.
of Appalachia.
Yes,
And
that's right.
Yeah, so...
Do you have a link to the recipe
Wasn't
by
there, like-
chance?
Yeah, I was trying to remember.
Was that the thing about the pie on the window?
Yeah. It was very
Something
like,
like that.
yeah. And I'm like, man, do I remember that? I'm like, well, I don't remember what I said then, but I remember saying it. So that's what this wine reminds me of.
Oh, the Appalachian home.
Yeah, it's
Deep home Appalachia.
feeding Ben's extremely emotional and heartfelt tasting note back to him.
All right.
No, after you. I was gonna. First of all, I really like this wine. It's nice. It's got some balance, got a lot of tannin. But when you were a kid and you were like, let me see if these combination of things taste good together. This reminds me of like making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich when you were a kid. But then you take
Go,
you're
Jarett,
just
go.
you start looking around and you're like,
Look
give me
out,
that,
put on this.
give me that pepper shaker, and then you just start putting pepper on the peanut butter and jelly
Yes.
sandwich. Like you're experimenting. You're a kid. You're like, I don't know if
Yes.
this is gonna taste good, and then like it really doesn't taste good. But you're like, all right, I'm fine. I'm still going with it.
Yeah.
This is that wine, but I actually do like it.
Yeah.
Even though the pepper and PB&J that's not proven yet, I bet it's actually really good.
I can dig
Don't quote
that.
me.
That I like. I can dig that. Because the wine does have this kind of feeling that it's, I feel like I don't really know what it is.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
feels unusual, but I kind of like it.
I dig it.
There's a warm, soft whole grain bread thing, the peanut butter, the jelly.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
But you saying that just makes me think about the when Marge gets a job. Homer
In
gets
The
the pie
Simpsons?
crust. Yeah. Pie crust, peppercorns, Tom Collins mix.
Right.
Let's go find your mother.
Yeah. It has this sense of pride, the wine. It's not going to say, you're not going to let it say, you're not going to let your dad say, I told you so. Like, don't
No.
put the pepper on the pit. I like it.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
That's what I meant. How did that come out? I don't know. But
The sense of pride is cool, and that's kind of like where I feel like I go with it. This is gonna be like
Sense of pride, you said?
Yeah, like that. Like, it feels like there's parts of it that feel like full circle, like beginning and finish. Like it feels like this is like a wine made by a winemaker early in their time making wine, but also maybe at the end of their time making wine. And what I was thinking is like
At the end
movies.
of their time.
Well, like movies, like a director at the beginning of their career and a director at the end of their career, right?
Okay,
like,
yeah.
like this is topical, but like Paul Thomas Anderson, like one battle after another just came out.
Can we talk about that movie at the end?
incredible
Have you
movie.
seen this?
No, I'm.
Oh my God, insane. Sorry, didn't mean.
But there's no, you're good. There's parts of this
cool. I
that,
talk
like, if
about
I was
music
going to
for a
compare it to a movie, it's like there's parts of this that feel like Boogie Nights, and there's parts of this that feel like There Will Be Blood, and then there's parts of this that feel like I don't know, like maybe Licorice Pizza at the same time, and it feels like
Licorice
you're seeing
Pizza?
like three different pieces of something all at once, and I think wines that feel like cumulative of what someone does, like a
Yes, a compendium, a body of work.
yeah,
Yes,
and that's this is pretty cool. It actually really feels like that, and I guess we're waiting till the end to like figure out what we think this is, but
No, if you want to lead that out, we can do that.
Maybe Rhone Syrah,
If you wanna-
but like
take a stab at it?
Yeah, maybe Rhone Syrah, but also it might be Italy, and it might be like a grape.
There was something
not, like,
Italianate to me for this.
super, but there's also like you're not that far. Like if you're
Yeah.
in Rhone, you're like you're
Right.
there.
True enough.
So,
I was really
but it could be
thinking Rioja.
US too. Rioja,
I think it's got a old Rioja character to me.
yeah.
It does have a little bit of oakiness to it, doesn't it? Like I think it's got some of that Rioja like spiciness, but I was stuck between Italy and Spain too. It's going to be like Greece. I know it.
There's actually been a running theme through some of these wines today, and maybe it's just that it's like a Sunday afternoon of a pastriness where the Muscat tastes like pastry that had like dairy in it, like a creme fraiche sour dairy character to it. The Therese had a bit more of a layered
There are no pastry days on the biodynamic calendar.
croissanty.
What?
It's a good pastry
No,
day.
I think and then we have a little caramelized creme brulee
Nice
in
wine.
the old ass Riesling that we haven't even talked about yet. So this is in that world in a way I wasn't expecting. Sort of beef Wellington.
Yeah, it's got a beefiness. And that's why I thought Syrah, but I wasn't sure.
Like
Meaty.
and you said there will be blood, and I was like, oh right, it tastes like blood.
Like oil. Well, it's got that oil
Yeah,
feel.
it's got oil and
Man, I
blood
feel
and
you guys are right on
pastry
top of
and
this wine.
mushrooms. Yeah.
If it's something way different, I mean, even if it were
It's a great wine to
Lebanese-
be at this point. Like after
Yeah.
everything we've been drinking, this
Right.
is
Yeah,
like
'cause
a
it's got the
really-
base.
It's a
Kinda
perfect
craziness.
wine to hit after all these wines
Right.
because we were drinking.
Do you guys know what it is?
No, I have no idea.
That?
I'll make a guess.
It's gonna be something way different.
I'm gonna say 2021 Crow's Hermitage.
That's what I want to say. It like has to be there, like for real.
I think it has to be older than that.
Older?
Oh,
No,
really?
I think,
I
it's
think
older.
it feels fresher.
It feels fresh, yeah, to me.
Or 2021 feels good
2019.
because it feels like it's like in that sweet spot to where like yes, it could use like 5 more years, but also we were talking about this earlier. We were
Yep,
talking about
yep.
like Dard and Rebo wines where like at release great, and then they hit a moment where they need more time, and then they climb back
Yeah.
up to being perfect, and
Yep.
that's like kind of what this feels like. But
Agreed.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
no
there you go.
sharp edges. It's very comfortable and
Yep.
has.
Like the baby fat is.
I was
I think
programming
it
my
feels
camera
French.
here.
I still think it feels feels.
It
doesn't feel-
has
does.
a cinematic, warm film texture to the whole thing. That's why
does,
like it
yeah.
feels. That's why I think it's mature. Not so much that it's like brickish or aged tasting. Just it feels very comfortable in itself and very like
Totally.
in the way that like even just random snapshots if you're shooting film or got your stuff dialed in on your Fuji.
Sure.
You know,
It's great.
like feel elevated.
Yo, dog, you got your shit dialed in on your Fuji?
Right here.
Stop fronting.
Yeah, Saint Joseph or Crow's Hermitage.
Pull it, man.
reveal?
Let's pull it. Yeah, I gotta know. I feel like you guys was other way. Yeah, pulled off the top.
Go the wrong way here.
What is it? What is it?
Via Gaeta Dedicato
Villa Giada.
Giada.
What is it?
Eagle Eye, product of Italy. Okay.
What is it?
70-year-old vines, an outstanding concentration from our oldest Barbera, so Piedmont, Barbera vineyard
Barbaresco producer.
in Angliano in Piedmont.
Yeah, I know
Small
Villa Giada,
barrel.
but that's not. That's Barbera for the listener.
Yeah.
What-
That's
This
crazy.
wine's sweet.
What
Like,
vintage?
not sweet, like very like
Killer.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill it.
Sick.
It's awesome.
Radical. Tubular.
Okay, what's it? I'm sorry. What kind of wine is it? It's
This
just,
is-
it's called what?
Via Giada? Is
Villa
it,
Giada. Yeah.
is
but
it Barbera? Am I missing it?
Does it have a name of the wine?
Should we take it to the internet?
Yeah.
Take it to the internet. What is it? Yeah.
Okay, so it is 2015.
2015.
That's-
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not far off. You were saying that 5 years ago.
Yeah, it
I could
says
see
from our
Barbera.
oldest Barbera vineyard. So this is
Okay.
Barbera from Piedmont, aged in small oak,
Huh. Wow.
plenty of fruit, long complex finish. Yeah.
It tastes
Well,
like perfect Syrah.
Nope. It's I mean,
Wow,
but
that's
again,
impressive.
you're what, like 2 hours from Syrah country.
Yeah, you're not
so
very far at all.
a testament to terroir, you say. If you get the varietal wrong, you say it's terroir. You get the terroir wrong, you say it's about the growing. You know,
That's great.
it's a testament to great viticulture.
You know what? I
And I do see a little,
That's-
I see little green shapes on the back, which just makes me assume it's organic.
Right.
Right.
How is
interesting.
Piedmont so good? How is
I
it
know,
so
they
good?
do swing.
Are you kidding? Like
They do
this wine
swing,
is,
I don't know.
It's awesome. like
Because they have everything. There's
they-
like 9 million.
They-
It
yeah.
feels like 9 million grapes.
Right.
Wow.
And like how many different like soil types are in there?
Yeah.
You just look at that. It's just like a jigsaw puzzle
unbelievable.
of that's not a same picture. That's not a very good metaphor.
I mean,
I see we're tracking that.
Okay, thanks.
This is like the perfect time to drink this wine.
Yeah.
Like it really is. It's like this is like right when it should be. Like I don't know if it's gonna get. Like it'd be hard to think about
This
this
is
getting
it.
better
Yeah.
for being 2015.
Yeah.
10 years in.
It
Delicious
feels like the right
pepper.
amount of freshness right now.
Yeah,
but to
yeah.
Jared's
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
it's really comfy and like it's settled. It's nice. I dig it.
yeah, it
Awesome.
feels and it's I think seasonally appropriate, even though it's whatever 75 degree in October.
Yeah, yeah.
It has that like it's autumnal.
It is.
Very nice. Matt, why don't you give us a rundown and see how these guys did?
Okay, well, in third place is Jarett with 1,283 points and a heptagram.
What's
yeah.
that? Wait, is that like a satanic thing? Or
No, you need to talk to your doctor about that.
I was gonna say I might need to make an appointment after that.
Let's see. I wrote it down. So it's a 7-pointed star drawn with 7 straight strokes.
Okay. Awesome.
And then
I'll take that.
in
I'll be stroking.
Hey, you got it.
and then we have Nick is in third place with 1,507 points. And a Squircle. Squirrel? Circle. It's a shape intermediate between a square and a circle.
Do things differently at Chevy, that's for sure.
Oh, and everyone also got a 28% grade on that first one.
Like when
that
you
we're talking
go
about.
up a road.
Yeah,
where
like
it's
a grade.
28%.
Yeah, that's exactly it. 28% grade. And then Jared, first place with 1,577 points.
The goat.
And
Goat himself.
and a Mobius strip.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Returning champion.
It's a
I'm just gonna say, I haven't-
three-dimensional strip with one continuous side. Yeah.
If you adjust points for inflation, you know,
Yeah.
I was putting up Rockefeller numbers, episode 2.
I'm not Rockefeller.
If you add up all those points, it's probably that like weird wine grading scale. That's all the wines at Shannon. We probably
That's
have
it,
that.
yeah.
That's all of our points. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how many bottles Nick has.
They don't grade the wines.
We only sell 6,000 point wines.
Right.
Guys, thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
We had a blast. I hope you enjoyed it. And Matt,
You know, we didn't talk about the 83 ice wine or the 14 JB Becker.
Yeah.
It was so weird coming to the Becker after the ice wine because it almost tasted oaky, which is wild. Having that like palate destroying 200 plus GLRS banger.
Oh,
We cannot not talk about
The banger.
200 gram per liter banger.
that's right.
It makes the world go round.
It does.
It's crazy that.
How are the German? I mean, I'm just like now like I talked about Piedmont, but Jared has shown me so much about Riesling. How is German wine so good? It's such a great value. It's very Burgundian, a lot of it. Like I've been loving JJ Hart and Becker. You know, you showed me Becker. Unbelievable stuff, man. And the
Yeah.
ice vine is delicious.
It tastes only like
So-
15 years old.
Step 1 of global proletarian wine revolution is we gotta go take over Becker's estate.
Yeah.
No,
That's the first violent revolution. Step
well,
one.
You know, it can be velvet. we can go real gentle here.
Jared's growing the mustache.
What I've heard is that he, you know, last I heard he's retiring eventually. He's
Yeah.
88 years old or something,
Right.
and does not have an heir. So
His wife is young though, I think.
we are looking for sponsors to go just kind of hang out with JB Becker until he says we can make some wine.
So are you telling me you're taking over JB Becker? Is that what I'm hearing here?
It's, you know,
You heard it here first, folks.
Are you saying you're the Anna Nicole Smith to JB Becker's?
I'm saying sharks. I'm here seeking investment in sharks. You know, actually, one of those old time expeditions where you would just like, yeah, hey, just put up the most money anyone's ever seen, $10,000, and we're going to buy a boat and we're going to go to another country, and I may or may not be back in 3 to 7 years with a bunch of stuff. This phenomenal. Thank you everyone for sharing.
Yeah.
Great wine.
The ice vine's crazy. Even after it's been open like an hour.
Yeah, about an hour.
It's totally
This is
fine
nuts.
than when
It's
it
seen
was open.
so much oxygen already.
This
more than it will ever see.
well, when Nick was talking about his origin story, he said there's wines that make you think this is what wine can taste like.
Yeah.
This is one of those. Like truly, it's just like this is why you love drinking wine. You try something like this and it's different and unique. Never had anything like that, so really cool.
Killer. Well, thank you guys for like coming out. This was a really great episode. You know?
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
It's a great last episode
Before the Unreal Wine Tournament.
Really intense coming out.
for the global proletarian wine revolution.
I would hate to hear what I sound like outside the Philippines.